took his foot. So the Premier League wasn't for him. He was thought it's okay now. He done well. He won the league with Rangers. Just throw him in and make him.
If you said just say what you were going to say. I think what you got about it. Or what I can by that standard could never be a coach. You're honest.
Yeah, he's an ex-Madrid coach.
Never days. You'd be lucky to be our kid, man. To be honest with you guys on the next album thingy, I'm not supporter, but I'm gonna be very honest. The kid has still got a lot of growing to do. Throwing him in at the deep end. Look, this is the problem with the British media. Gabriel might be out for 6 weeks or so. And then the club puts out a statement that says, no, he's quite fine. My thing is this, and I
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
Looking for options for movement. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham, and the volley. Great strike, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was close. Has a look and place it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Platini. Oh, super ball. Oh, that is... He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Beckham. Donatoni. Eto'o. And here's the chance to counter. Xavi. That's really well manoeuvred. Decent progress down the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through, played out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a shade optimistic. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham! And Beckham! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nicely aimed pass.
Beckham really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Good effort from distance. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta gets across and deals with it. Over to the left. Brzezinski, and it's Michel Platini. Brzezinski is wide and looking to get onto this. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Drogba. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's just beyond his reach.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. The pass has gone astray. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Brzezinski gets it away. Backward it goes. Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Platini goes short. Platini picks it up out wide. And he's heaved it away. And it's Michel Platini.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Edmilson. And here's Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. And here's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Edmilson. It's big chance! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it.
And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, oh, what has happened here? Brzezinski, and the counter is on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Brzezinski. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Brzezinski has created one goal already. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta clears. Succumbs to the pressure. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a searching pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Turan going vertical. Can he get on the end of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Drogba. He's away. It's Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Neymar might just make this. And he's searching through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. And the finish! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Platini. Ribery with a fine tackle. Santos have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply. Edmilson. And it's Michel Platini. That's been slipped through. Decent chance! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his... And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, estamos por anunciar los números del sorteo de hoy. Miren la pantalla si tienen un boleto.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Owen. Knocks it into space. That's a cute ball. Lampard is onto it in a flash. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a searching pass. Costa Curta gets it away. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to play it through. Foden, and he's got the big chance for a shot! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. In it comes.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. He has found a way through. Iniesta has it in a wide position.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. Looking for a runner. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Ambitious ball here. It's really well cleared. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for options for movement. Foden. And he's managed to get free. Nice chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Owen. They're urging him to shoot. Owen! It's run loose, in for the pieces. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rosicki takes control of it and he's on the move. Owen, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Owen! And he's gone long. He's not got that quite right. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Beckham is behind this one. Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, really well played.
Serves up a cross. Brilliantly cut out. Not the most accurate pass. That's an imaginative pass. Takes a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball, good take. And the shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ochoa. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. A probing pass. Now he's got space here. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played into space. Owen looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Donatoni. Great vision. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Forlan. Foden. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Drogba. He won't be happy with that one. He's in a great position here. Now it's Drogba. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Here comes the great chance! There's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Owen. And Owen! What a wonderful goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. There's the start of the second half. Oh, that is a nice touch. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That is ended up in no man's land. Donatoni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
He has found the way through. Donatoni. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rosicki. He's going for goal! Oh, this looks sharp. Foden goes steaming forward. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior, he's found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking for a runner. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. That'll be a throw. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Look at the space here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass somewhat off target. Hernandez cuts out the pass. That has been cut short. Nicely shaped ball. Beckham. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a searching pass. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Hernandez crosses. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Forlan.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might...
This is Owen. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And Ribéry! Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Santos surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is a little undercooked. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Beckham. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard makes the interception. Looking to play him in. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Forlan. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Beckham. pass isn't the best.
Santos nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? Koundé spots it and intercepts. Out to the right. Drogba! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that may well be that. That is that. Santos can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Camavinga. Kane.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played into space, and he's intervened well there. And here's Kane. Now it's Messi. He's away. He's having a shot! Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that wasn't far away. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And he's lost his man here. Ball's gone as... Oh, he's been caught now. Shoots! Goal! Santos! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be. Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Camavinga. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way... And the shot! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't...
Messi! That's a cute ball. Akanji cuts out the pass. And here's Messi. And it's made its way to... Big chance! That's going to go a long way. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rafinha deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Triol gets it away. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Played back in. Knocks it into space. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Martinelli. That's a good run down the left. Camavinga. Takes a shot. Decent enough try.
Caicedo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Iniesta. Chance! Just off target. Martinelli. Tries to play it through. Camavinga tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And Messi! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Beckham gets it away.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Santos are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Second period then underway. And it's Camavinga. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice looking ball. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Caicedo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Caicedo. Rafinha picks it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to belt it away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass is just off target. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. It's a promising position. Camavinga. Now it's Camavinga. Thinks Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, that's fabulous. Iniesta crosses. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Donatoni crosses it in. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's run loose here. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! Goal! Santos! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. That has not gone well. Now he's got space here, and he's worked it through. And the shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Real chance! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 15, camisa 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
This is it's Owen. Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Iniesta powering forward here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is lovely. Now it's Torres.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Owen. He's tried one! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Torres. Caicedo. Nicely spread. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Owen. He's got away. Lampard.
Santos really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Messi. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good ball. Kane! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Agradecemos a colaboração. Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 24. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 25.
Into extra time we go. Santos pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant intercept. Decent chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. Messi could move up a gear here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Kane. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Camavinga.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And it's Messi. Gordon, and he's in. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Hazard. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Kane. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that's well seen too. Torres. Now, can they get him away? Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Soma, and he shoots! And he's gone looking for safety. Kane, and the finish! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 10. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Santos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Torres.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking here to chip it through. Santos needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's an imaginative pass. And we're done. Santos played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Santos just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this.
Everybody, and
Expectation
welcome to today's
and
match.
nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. He's gone for goal! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's picked his way through. And that's an errant pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Delivers with whip. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Rooney. Chance here to counter. Stood up well to him there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. McAllister is there to clear. Can he latch on to this? Not the most accurate pass. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Iniesta crosses. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that could set him on his way. Now it's Kane. And the flag has stayed down. It's Kane! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 15 minutes is number 9, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. And he's there to belt it away. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Iniesta. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a good foot in there. Played out to the right. It's a promising position. Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught napping. Owen with the delivery. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Pedri crosses.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And now they can clear their lines. Tries to pass it through. Messi is flagged offside. Beckham. That pass has been well intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for a runner. Out to the left it goes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's tried one! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Santos certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half. Just a
chance, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries from a long way out. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. That's really well cleared. Kane finds himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Kane.
2 added minutes has been
Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
This possibly the last play of the half. Mbappe! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Mbappe quickly realised that was his own.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It's Kane! Just a whisker away. Ended up in no man's land. That's an imaginative pass. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Drogba, and again they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Now can they get it back? He gets big! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely spread. Oh, can he get onto this? Puyol gets over and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. Iniesta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Can he get it through? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. Probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Spread neatly. Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's gone out for a throw-in. That pass isn't the best. That is good alertness. Puyol getting this one clear. Pedri. Looking for the run. He's through here. He's having a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
After 76 minutes is number 99, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution on the field, number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappe.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Kane.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any
Number
complacency after that.
Pedri. Coming on the field.
Oh, he had to make
number
that, and he
17,
did make it.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Spread out to the
Number
left.
15, Doku.
And this is
Number
Ronaldo.
7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19.
Oh, well
Giroud.
played, well played.
Number 21.
And that is out of play.
Neves. Substitution in progress.
Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. Rosicki! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
They get a throw in. The final 5 minutes. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Rosicki. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Doku. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a cute ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
3 minutes at a time.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Cross needs to be good. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. He's in space and looking for options. Santos with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Santos have their second corner now. Rosicki! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Pedri crosses. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Keylor Navas. He could make all the difference because he's such an excellent shot stopper. It's not just a matter of reflexes, though. It's the way he spreads his body in front of the ball, preventing strikers from getting a sight.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Santos, breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Azar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Zaire Emery. Pass is just off target. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's beaten the last man. It's a promising position. That is lovely. He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pedri. And it's Zaire Emery. Can he finish? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Havertz. Matheus Nunes. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. That's very neat. And he lines up a cross. Pedri gets good distance on it. Azar. And it's Nunez. 15 minutes till half-time. Rodrigo. It is a corner. He'll be quick to recover this.